Hello and welcome to another Delboy video, and today I'm continuing trading cards. I did a video just recently where I went back to the days where trading cards were quite important to me, and these were non-sport trading cards, and they didn't have to be Marvel either. They could have been from DC, they could have been Amalgam, they could have been Image, could have been from anywhere. They even include films, and they included TV series and just about anything really. But Marvel was my passion, especially Spider-Man. And I got into buying these in quite substantial numbers in the early 90s, and I sort of stopped around about 96, 97 before I bought. The last time I bought was sort of like 2007, 8, somewhere around there, and then I stopped again. And I thought the industry was dead. I really did. I thought that the packs that I was buying in those early 2000s were so small in number that nobody was going to buy them. And then you probably saw, if you look at the video that I made, there was only like 6 packs in a box. And these boxes cost me half as much as I was buying back in the day. So I used to spend about $80 on a box, but I'd get 36 packs and 10 cards in each of those packs. And if you look at that video, you'll see there's no more than 6 cards in a pack, and you got nowhere near 36 packs. So I got to the end of that video, and although I didn't get a huge bug to continue, I did have fun, and I checked again to see what was on the market that was cheap. I'm not interested in buying £160 for one box type cards. I'm just not going to be that interested in it because I'm not going to even have a set come out of it. So I looked again, and I come across some by Upper Deck, and I'll move to the overhead cam, and you can see the 2 boxes that I've got here. So they're Marvel Avengers trading cards. Doesn't really say too much. It's by Upper Deck. There are many companies. There's Tops and Fleer and all sorts of stuff. And this really doesn't have too much information on it. It just says Marvel Avengers. Marvel Avengers. Although it does have some information on the back of this box, where it tells you what to expect out of a box. I think you'll find in this there are 12 cards, and we'll just check that. I'll go down to media, and you'll see I've got a web page open, and I'll just make it slightly larger. There we are. So these are Marvel Avengers 12-pack box, Upper Deck 2024. And inside there is a 100-card base set featuring 75 character cards and 25 battle time cards, all focused on the Avengers team from the Marvel publishing universe. There's a colourful base set, parallels including blue, light FX, copper, light FX red, light FX, green light FX numbered up to 99, so there's numbered cards, gold light FX numbers to 25, purple light FX numbered 1 of 1, that'll be bloody difficult, and battle time cards. The hunt for limited metal cards and original sketch cards for your favourite versions of the Avengers are in here. Find monumental cover cards featuring iconic scenes. Look back on the unique alternate universe insert cards. There are 25 characters from various versions numbered up to 499. There are 5 base set cards, 1 insert chase card per pack. So that's the 6 cards in a pack. There are 12, so do the maths. What's that, 62? Alternate universe cards numbers up to 499. Like I said, we read all that. 12 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. So there's not much else to tell you other than I bought these quite cheap. You can see here, look, even if I was to buy them from this shop, which I didn't do, they are $34.95. And when they first came out, they were $72. So quite expensive, really. It looks like there are some checklists, but we won't worry too much about that at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll cross that off there, keep that page open there, go to overhead cam, and I think what we'll do is we'll open some. Now these are all sealed. You can see I've not opened them. You are seeing this at the same time as I am. So I'm just getting my scissors out and ripping off the cellophane. In this particular instance, they sent them in quite a good box because there's no dents or tears or anything like that. So we've got a good couple of boxes. But it's very, very confusing to a new person. The last boxes that we got out were called blaster boxes. These don't say blaster boxes. That makes me think these are what they call hobby boxes. A hobby box has far more packs, sometimes more cards, and therefore more expensive. I believe that these are cheap at the moment because Upper Deck have decided they're no longer going to do Marvel cards. And oh, there's something different. So if I open these up, you'll see that there are 12 packs, but they're all in cardboard. Oh my god, so let's just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 packs. Dead on. And what we need to do really is open these up and put them into their groups. So I don't like to damage boxes if I can, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to go as fast as I can. But it looks very much like you might have no choice but to damage the box, but we'll do what we can. Look, I'm ripping. There we go. And I've managed to get it out. There we are. There's a pack. And there's the cardboard sleeve, which I'll just squirrel away. So here's my pack. And as I said before, everybody opens them in different ways, but I tend to drop them in the packet so that I can rip off the tops. And then I can pull the cards out without damaging the cards. So basically I can just give them a little squeeze. And I should be able to pull these out. It's very tight fit, my god. These might be because of the amount of time that they've been in the packets. But we'll pull these out. There's the packet. Put that away. And we'll go through these cards. Now, this is the first time me seeing these cards. So what have we got? We have got, first of all, a battle time card. So it talks about battle time cards. Doesn't quite say how many you get. I think there are 25 of these. But there's that one. Quite nice. It is Avengers versus Dark Avengers. There's the back. It's a subset, number 11. So being a subset, it's not a normal card. So here we get to the normal cards. And we've got Moon Knight. That's a base card. So we'll put that there. Then we've got another Battle Time. This is Avengers versus Gravitron. There we go. Looks nice. Look at the foil. Lovely. Slight embossing. Again, this is a subset of this set here. We've had already. But I believe it's not a standard card. So we'll look at that. Then we've got Hercules. Wow. Look at the foil. Really impressed. So we'll put that in our base card collection. Then we've got Quicksilver. Again, a basic card. Still lovely. Rather boring blue outer, but the foil inside is little comic panels. Really nice. So there's the back. Quicksilver. And then we've got, ooh, another battle time. So I've got 3 battle times in this. Avengers versus Red Skull, but it's gold. I don't know if that makes a difference. No, it doesn't look like it. So it's number 12 of the battle time series. And that goes in that pile there. So, wow, we've got 3 base cards and 3 sort of battle cards. The battle cards are normal inserts, but they are a subset. It's what they call a subset. So we'll try and get the next ones out. There we go. So I've opened that up. Took it out of its blister card, which we saw before. Going to tap these down again so that they're at the bottom. Cut the top off so I don't damage the cards. Take the cards out, which, if you remember rightly, was a bit tough before. There we go. And we'll put this packet away. And we'll go through this set. So what we got here? We've got a villain, Sandman, standard base card, but again, silver foiled. Comic panels. Base card. So we'll put that in the base card pile. We've got Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Should know that from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Incredible comic, by the way. Really worth a read. Different to the movie, but very, very enjoyable. That's a standard card again. We've got a Battle Time. Another one. This one is Lethal Legion. So you can see they're all foiled. So far, every single one has been a foil card, or with slight embossing. Very nice. The back looks equally nice. There we go. Number 2 of the set. So we'll put that into that set there. And then we've got, ooh, now this is totally different. This is a Monumental Covers. Total foil card. Look at that. If I can get that in line, you'll see it's totally foil. Outside, inside, everywhere. Number 20. Yep, it's an insert. So it's a standard type card. Not individually numbered or anything. It tells me that that was based on a comic book Infinity number 1. Then we've got another standard card. Still lovely, look. Silver foil. Hank Pym, who's been Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket, Giant Man. Like I say, number of characters he's been. First appeared in 1959, believe it or not. Wow, 1959. And then we've got Rage. There we are, standard card again. First appearance in 1963, still an oldish character, Rage. That goes into our standard pile. And already, no real biggie cards to talk about at the moment, but I'm just opening up this pack now. Take the cards out. Put the blister pack away. Pop these down. Cut the tops off. Don't want to damage the cards, so I've tapped them down. Try and bring them out now without damaging the cards. Easier said than done, you know. But there we are. I've got those out. There's the packet. So I'll just put that down. And we'll go through these cards. So what have we got here? We've got Captain Britain. Mentioned him last time and know him as Brian Braddock. That's the second costume that Brian Braddock of Captain Britain used. First appearance in Captain Britain 1976, a totally British comic. Has joined the Avengers on occasion. If you ever wondered why are these characters like Captain Britain that don't sound like they've been Avengers. The Avengers roster has been huge over the years. So we've got Captain America. Now there's one of the, not the founding member, but very, very early. I think it was issue 4 Captain America joined the Avengers. All with a silver foil look at the back. There we go. First appearance in 1941. My God, how old? Then we have got Avengers Hawkeye from the films, from the comics. Hawkeye, pretty much from the start, has been in the Avengers. First appearance is 1959. Very nice. And you'll notice that it's blue-backed. So I believe that's slightly different. So this should be slightly labelled different on the back. We'll check that out. We've got another standard card look. You'll see the standard cards because they've got this sort of like silver foil behind. This one's Wolverine. Again, an X-Men character, but has on occasion been an Avenger. That'll go into the base cards. And we've got another Battle Time card. This one is Avengers versus Hydra. Yes, a band of villains. Hydra. They're basically to take over the whole of the world, the Hydra. Very nice. I quite like that. It's a Battle Time, so it goes over with our insert cards. And we've got Ares, which looks very much like he's got a Punisher symbol on him. First appearance in 1966. Wow. Again, a silverback card. Doing well. Just undo another packet, which you can see. And took that out of its blister pack. Tap the cards down. Rip the cards open without damaging the card, hopefully. There we go. Take the card out of the box. They are very, very tight. I do believe that it might well be that the length of time has caught hold of these, but they're all in very good nick. So, didn't get all the cards out there. There we are. And we'll just hold these up. So this is the next pack. It's Captain Marvel on the silver. Lovely card. 2011 for this particular iteration. Although I recognise her a lot earlier than that. We've got a Battle Time, Avengers versus the Hood. Nice picture of the Hulk there by John Romita Jr. from what I can tell there. Lovely back of the box. Marvellous. Back of the card, should I say. Put that one away. We've got some more standard cards. This time it's Avengers Black Bolt. This one's an Eternal. You'll see more of him in the Eternals film and any subsequent films that come out. We have got Connecting Links. It looks very much like if I've got several numbers, I can interconnect these. So it's a Vision card. Yeah, number 5 of this series. I think we ought to put that in the special section. Then we've got 2 more basic cards. Black Knight. Very nice card. And another standard card, which is Valkyrie, which we've seen before in another set, but it was a totally different set, so a different artist. Brilliant. And that concludes that box. Should I say that concludes just a few of the openings. I'll be back in a moment. I just need to check on my mother. Hope you don't mind. And I'll see you on the other side. So we continue, and we're on to the 5th pack. I think we've done 4 so far. Got to take these out of the cardboard. Bit difficult, but getting there. Don't want to damage them. But there's the pack out of the cardboard there. So yeah, this is the 5th pack. 12 in all. So a bit longer than the last video because there was 6 in a box. This is 12, so it makes me believe it's not a blaster box. This is a hobby box. And we'll take the cards out. Put the packet inside the box. Been a bit fiddly there. And we'll look and see what we got here. So we got a duplicate. We've got Hawkeye. It's a lovely card. But that's the trouble with trading cards. You never can tell. Can't see any difference on this one. So it's definitely a duplicate. Goes into the base pile. We got Ant-Man. Lovely card. Look, again, silver foil. So it's a base card. Lovely. That goes there. Don't see any numbers on these. I wonder if they're in alphabetical order. And we've got a monumental covers again. One of those foil cards that's totally foil. It's like a hollow foil. It's from Ultimates 2. Number 16 of that insert. But it is basically, I believe, a standard card. It's not anything special. That Hawkeye, by the way, if I look down here, I think the Hawkeye that we got was actually a chase card. So that would be a standard base card that we've got there. This one's a battle time. It's Avengers versus Nihilo, yep, something like that. You can have a look there at yourself. Foil, copper at the background. Number 14 of that insert range, so we put that in that pile with the battle times. We've got standard cards again, Avengers, Daredevil, again a singular solo hero, but has appeared in the Avengers from time to time again. The roster changed drastically. The back of the card there, it shows you when Daredevil came out, which was in 1964. Nice silver back again, showing off that red. And we've got Black Widow, which we hugely recognise from the films. What a lovely, gorgeous lady she is. Oh my God. In that cat suit. Designed by John Romita Sr. Natasha, there you are. Romanoff, is it? Yep. And she's had a number of different costumes through the years, but that one is a standard silver standard card. So here we go. Open another pack. As I said, they're a bit awkward to get out, but I'm getting better at it. There we are. Take the pack out, put the card away. Tap the cards. Cut the tops off. Don't want to cut the cards. Pull the cards out, which can be a bit difficult being as I tapped them down, but they're coming out okay. There we go. Put the pack away and we'll see what we've got this time. So we have got another battle time. Avengers versus Ultron. Now Ultron is an old enemy and was in the second Avengers film, created by Henry Pym. In the comics, you see Captain Britain there, so that's a newer addition. Lovely foil. Look at that foil effect. I hope the camera picks that up. Standard card though, on the back. Still nice. Put that in the battle time there. We've got another standard card, we can tell because of the silver back. The Wasp. Founder member of the Avengers, was there from the beginning. There we go. Van Dyne, her surname is. Yeah, Nadia Van Dyne. Nice back. Hopefully you can get that in focus. Lovely silver foil background. Goes in the standard pile. We've got Cersei. Never heard of Cersei. or don't recognize it. Silver backed again, standard card. 1976, first appearance in the Eternals. That's why. Eternals was written and drawn by Kirby in the early days. And of course there's a film. We've got Ant-Man, but notice it's a blue foil. So it's a chase. It's a parallel set. So that might be worth some money. Anything that is non-standard or a parallel set is worth more than the standard. So we'll put that in with that set there. We've got Mockingbird. Heard of Mockingbird. I saw her in a Spider-Man team-up when I was buying Spider-Man comics. So there we go. 1972 was her first appearance, but team-up it was somewhere around about 76 where I became knowing what she was. Silver backed again, so it's a standard card. And we've got another Battle Time. Avengers Korvac. Nice picture of 4 there. Very, very warm, coppery, reddy colours. Nice. Number 6 in that range. Not sure if we've had any duplicates. I don't think that was a duplicate. But how many packs we got now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Still plenty to go. Got 2 boxes of these as well. So take it out of the cardboard. Tap the cards down. Feel where the cards are. Cut the tops off. There we go. I don't go too far down. Don't want to cut the cards. Pull them out. There we go. Put the pack in the box. I'll sort all that out later on. And here we go with the first card, which is a standard card, as they mostly are. It's Hellcat. Rather simplistic drawing, but nice with the silver foil. It really shows off those reds and blues. That's quite nice. First appearance 1963. Wow. I do remember Hellcat from the comics. And then we've got a Battle Time. We've got Avengers versus Gravitron. I think that is a duplicate now. It's still a lovely card. Yeah, number 16 in that range. Oh, and we've got a different colour background. This one's for Speedball. I think Speedball, the first time I saw it, was drawn by Steve Ditko, Spider-Man artist. But look at it, it's a copper or got, you know, bronzish type background. I don't know if it says that on the back. It doesn't, but it's definitely a different colour. So it will be a parallel set. So we'll put that in the parallel set column there. Then we've got Captain Universe. Now, Captain Universe is an interesting character. Love the costume, by the way. It's white with a sort of like galaxy background. But Captain Universe is more an energy source that, when enveloped over a hero, gives the ability of them having Captain Universe powers or cosmic powers. Spider-Man had that for a while. He was powerless for a while, and then he gained the ability of the Captain Universe energy force. He was able to fly and do all sorts of things. So there's the back of the card. Lovely. I always think they draw the women wonderful in these. Then we've got Luke Cage. Luke Cage has got his own TV series, has been shown in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. TV as well. Bulletproof, hardened skin. Drawn by John Romita Sr. in its first issue. It was a monumental first issue because it was a black character again, Falcon being probably the first one. But it was a character from Harlem, showing its faceted and diverse nature in the Marvel industry, even back in the 70s. And then we've got Sentry. And Sentry is one of those unusual ones in the fact it appeared quite late in the Marvel Universe, but has got a backstory that goes back to the time when the Avengers were around in the 60s. So an interesting one, that one. Nice back. And we put that in the standard pile. It's got its silver foil background. We'll open another packet. Here we go. Got to open up the cardboard again. There we go. Don't want to damage too much if we can. Put that in the box. I say this all the time, but you drop the cards down as far as they can in the packet. Cut the packet top off. By the way, I haven't really shown the packet, but the packet's got Captain America on the front of all of them, it would seem. And they seem to have some numbering on the back. Whether that actually tells you what case and stuff it comes out of, I'm unsure. Never used to. Used to be the serial number of the box. So we'll take that pack out and we'll have a little look and see what we've got here. So the first one is Stature. Here we go. Stature, standard card, silver foil look, you can see. Always makes them stand out nicely though. Put that there for you to see. Put it in the standard pile. Got another Battle Time. This is definitely one we haven't got. It's Avengers versus Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo's definitely got a pass. And that's a Captain America villain from the war. His mask is glued to his head. This is number 13 in the Battle Time range. Nice glossy cover there. Hopefully that shows. Then we've got Sunspot, another standard card, as shown by the silver background on the back. From New Mutants, so I thought so. It's like Avenger, but has probably been in the Avengers at some point in the standard pile. We've got another monumental cover. This time it's from Giant Size Avengers 4. As you can tell, these are hollow blast type cards. Look how they shine when the light hits them. Multicolored banding when it hits the foil. This one's number 2 in that range. Very nice. We've got another Battle Time. This one is Avengers versus Maelstrom. Looks like a standard card. Can't tell by the covers for these because they are different backgrounds. But that's quite nice. Number 21 in that range. Lovely. And we've got another founding member of the Avengers. This time it's the Hulk. Look at the Hulk there. Very powerful presence. Silver background again. First appearance in Incredible Hulk, his own issue, 1962. Standard edition. So we put it in the standard pile. Doing well. Doing well. Not so many chase cards as I'd like. Chase cards being the bread and butter of a trading card set. If you're trying to sell them, not really interested in selling them. You never know. I might do. Depends on how many I get of a base set. So we take the top off and pull the cards out gently so we don't damage them. Some of them are a little bit more awkward than others. Very tight fit. So I got those out. Stick that away. We've only got 3 packs after this. So this time we've got Synapse standard. Nice. Shows off the blues and the reds on that one. Show you the back of the card. Lovely. Standard pile. We got US Agent. Never really got on with US Agent. Replacement for Captain America. Back in the 70s, 80s. There we are. First appearance is West Coast Avenger, 1985. So I wasn't far off. It's a character that Captain America disappeared for a short period of time. Somebody else took the mantle on. We've got a duplicate, or have we? This one's another Battle Time, but notice it is Avengers versus Ultron, but it has a blue background. Totally blue. So I am going to put that in the chase pile, purely because I believe that is a chase card. Then we've got Avengers, Red Hulk. So we've got a Hulk and a Red Hulk. So that's a major draw. Standard edition. And as you can see on the back here, its real name is Thunderbolt Ross. Different to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everybody should be familiar with if they've seen the film. We have got, that's a standard card by the way, we have got my favourite Spider-Man. Look at that silver back on that Spider-Man, and it's embossed. Really nice. Back here tells you that it was Amazing Fantasy 15 that it first appeared in, Spider-Man. Yes, I've been a fan for years and years and years. Would I love the comic Amazing Fantasy 15 in its original format? You betcha. Jesus. There we are. Millions that comic book is. Then we got another Battle Time. It's Avengers versus Master of Evil. Another again foil. You can see there's a building in the background, but it's silver foiled. It looks lovely. This one's number 1 of the Battle Time. So I'm getting quite a good selection of these Battle Times. I wonder if I've got a full set now. There's 25 of them. Doubt it. But we have been pulling 2s out of the boxes, not just 1s. So you never know. Take this out the packet. And tap this down. And we'll cut the top off. Believe it or not, we're 40 minutes in. Wow, and I'm having so much fun. My arms are hurting. Holding them up to the camera. But that's neither here nor there. What I want to know is what I've got in the cards. So we'll put this one away. We've got another Battle Time. It looks very much like it's a different one. Not one we've got before. So here we are. It's Avengers versus Thanos. Nice golds and silvers there. Number 4 in that set. Really nice. Goes in the Battle Time pile. Got a standard card look. Avengers Storm. But that's an X-Men character, drawn rather quite nicely. I've seen better Storms, though. Still nice, silver-backed. So it's a standard card. We'll put that in the standard section. We have got Scarlet Witch, another Avenger from the early days. Gone through many costume changes. Daughter, I think, of Magneto. So an X-Men character as well, really. First appearance was in X-Men number 4. So there we go. But it is an Avenger and is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we have got... Ooh! Now this is a definite strange card. And it's numbered. That's the important thing. So I'm going to show you this card off. Look, it's Doctor Strange. I can come back a little bit. Doctor Strange, you can see it right at the bottom. It's an alternate universe card, but if you can look closely, there's a number. Look, there it is. See the number? It's etched in that corner. 127 of 499. So not a terrifically high number, but you can see it now, I think, there in that corner. That is definitely a pull. Numbered cards are highly sought after because of their scarceness in numbers. There are literally 499 of that cards produced for the whole run of the boxes. We have got Dr. Druid, silver-backed standard card. Amazing Adventures from 1961, according to the back of the box. And the last one is Wonder Man. Again, a Marvel character that is linked to the Vision, believe it or not. You'd have to read the comics to work out how that works out. But first appearance is in a 1963 edition of the Avengers, as shown on the back. And that goes into the standard pile. And oh my god, we have got 2 packs left, and we have a numbered card that we've had. So that's fantastic. That makes the box, I think, worthwhile from most people's points of view when you're looking at the worth of a box. Personally, I look at it as from the fun factor. And like I say, I'm having fun. Cut this tops off of this box. And we'll take the cards out. Bit tricky. Got it right to the top, but couldn't quite grip hold of it. So there we are. Take that out. Put the packet away. We've got 1 pack after this. Come on, let's get some good stuff. We've got Nova, or Nova Corpse. I recognise Nova as a singular character from the 70s. If you look on the back, this is 0.1 version of Nova, so it's not the early edition of Nova, which is why I didn't recognise it quite so much. So that's a later issue. It's a single card, basic card, so it goes in the basic pile. We've got Avengers versus Grim Reaper. I believe that's a double. Don't think there's any colour difference on this one. No numbering. Number 17. So no change. Brilliant. Goes in the Battle Time one. We've got another Monumental Covers. This one is from issue 277 of Avengers. It's that that hollow foil effect again. Lovely. Number 18. I think there's 25 of those. Here we go. We've got Sharon Carter, love interest of Captain Britain. Was in the films. Sharon Carter. First appearance in 1959. Wow. You go back away, my love. There you are. Standard. We've got another Battle Time. Again, I can't tell if this is a special or not. It's Avengers versus Taskmaster, which we've now seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Quite a nice character. A villain. Brilliant. Put that into that pile. And we have got Iron Fist, like Luke Cage is martial arts driven. A little bit like White Tiger. Very nice card. Silver backed. Brilliant. And we will now go to the last pack of the box. There we are. So we'll put this away. Tap the pack. Cut the tops off. And reach inside and get the cards out. Last pack, so we'll put that away. And we'll see what we got in here. So this is a standard card look. Nova. Brilliant. Look at the back. Again, one I haven't heard too much about. We've got a Battle Time. Don't think it's duplicate, but I definitely don't believe we've seen this one before. Dark Avengers look. Avengers versus Dark Avengers. Got a copper background. Very, very warm looking. Number 11 of the series. There we go. Then we've got another silver foil. Moon Knight. Nice. Silver's just standard, bog standard on this, so nothing special there, but always nice to have a standard set. We've got a classic one here of Infinity No. 1. It's a monumental cover, but it's one we've seen. There you go, just trying to put that back. Villain there on the front. Can't have a villain in a series called Syndicate. Not very much. And then we've got a canvas card of Wolverine. That might be worth some money. Notice there's no numbering on it. Absolutely none. Nice bike, Wolverine. There's the back of the box, but I believe it's a standard. So we'll put that in the standard set. And the last one is Battle Time. Avengers versus Hydra. The old enemy Hydra. Very nice card. And the back is number 9. And that's it. That's one box open. Hope you've enjoyed this. I might do the second box. I haven't opened it yet. Where are we? So this is the box that we haven't opened. This is the box that we have. And with that, I'm going to say salute. Hello again. And I was going to stop there, but I thought to myself, well, the light is starting to go. Maybe it'd be best to stop. But I thought, hey, do you know what? If I continue, maybe I can join these two together and you see both boxes being opened. So let's go to overhead cam. There we are, look.
Sure how to help you with that.
And you can see that I've got this other box ready to go. All the old cards are here, so they've gone nowhere. And we'll open this box up. It's exactly the same as before. Never been opened. Look, there we go. Got rid of that. And there's all the packs inside. And pull those out. There's the box. And we should have 12 packs in here, exactly as we had before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we may as well start opening them now. I've ummed and ahed whether I should keep the pack separate, but why not? Look, so there's the original. There's were the chase cards. And there was the battle time cards. There we are. We're back to where we were. And we may as well start opening these packs. So it's just like before. They're a bit fiddly to open. There we go. So take the cardboard out. Pack the cards down. Cut the tops off. And pull the cards out, which are a little bit tight, just like the last one was. There we go. And let's hope not too many duplicates, but bound sure to be. Totally different box. Totally different box. So here we go. First one. Sandman, which we've had before as a standard base card. Bucky Barnes. Again, had that one before. Standard card. A different blue background, black bolt, new chase card. Definitely new. Into the chase pile. Ares. From 4. Yeah. There we go. Just show you the back. Lovely looking card. I think we've had that one before. We haven't had this one though. Black Knight. There we go. I'll just show you the back. Dean Whitman, 1963. Silverback, so it's a standard card. And we've got Valkyrie. Lovely looking card. Look at the silver again on that. It just brings out that sort of like colours on that one. So first seen in Defenders, believe it or not. Standard card though, goes on the normal standard pile. And we'll open up another pack. So open up the cardboard. Put the cardboard to one side. Tap the pack down. Open the top. Don't want to go too far down. Don't want to snip it or anything. See if I can get these ones out better this time. There we go. And we'll start off, because I don't think we got a battle time out of that last one. So, looks like the very first card here is a battle time. And it's Avengers versus Lethal Legion. And it's a lovely looking card, but I think it's one we've had before. Number 2 in the line. But there are only 25 battle time cards without parallels. And we're now on to the 13th pack, and some packs we've had 2 out of, so we definitely could be at the threshold where 25 would be as many as those battle time cards we want. We've got a Captain Britain, which we've had before for definite. That's a silver backed one standard card, and we've had this one as well. This is why I'm not showing the backs of these. Look, so that's Captain America. All the ones I recognise as we've had before, I won't show the backs of. So that's Captain America. We've had that one. And now we've got a Connecting Links card, Iron Man. Now that's a newish card, look. Looks nice. Less foil on this one, but number 2 on that one. So that's definitely a chase. Then we've got Avengers versus Ex Nihilo, which we've had before, and we've had that bronze effect, so that's definitely one we've had. And we've had a Daredevil. Whoops, a daisy. Good job I got a carpet. So we've had Daredevil before. This is just a standard. It makes the reds really show up. But we put that in the standard pile. Maybe I'll start showing all of the backs again. It's just I was looking at it from a time perspective. So we'll get these out. There we go. Put the cardboard away. There we are. Dip the cards down. Cut the tops off. Just do a little snip at the end like that. And see if we can get the cards out easier, which it should do with that little snip. There we go. Put those away and we'll see what we've got. So the first one is Captain Marvel on a standard. We've had that one before, but isn't that gorgeous? Lovely. Goes in the standard pile. We got Avengers versus the Hood. We've had that one as well. That's a battle time. Number 18. Even the back looks nice on that one. I quite like that. Then we've got the Ultimates number 2, issue 1 of the monumental covers. And that's those hollow flash types. You can see it totally flashes with colour when you get it into the light. That's a chase. I think. No, that's goes into the subset card section. There we go. Then we've got Black Widow standard, which we've had. And I always said that the silver just shines on that one. I'd love a blue background one of those. Lovely. John Romita Sr. drew the cat suit for that lady. She's gone through many different clothes. We've got Mockingbird on a silver. Standard again. We've had that one. And we've got Avengers versus Korvac, which we've had as well. So many duplicates now. But this is a set that is, I think, literally only 90 or 100 cards. So basically, it's going to be duplicates aplenty from this moment on. But we hope we get some really good chase. That's what you hope for. and as close to a full set of base cards as possible. So I've just took the cardboard off, cut the top, just snip the corner. There we go. And pull the cards out. There we go. Took a little while for that one. Do apologise. And let's see what we got. Now we've got a standard black bolt, which we haven't had before. So that's good. We've never had that one. Because we've got the blue chase card one of that one. An Eternal. So an Inhuman, should I say, on that one. Not an Eternal, an Inhuman. We've got Hawkeye. Standard. Not a problem. Ant-Man. On a standard. But then we've got, unfortunately, a Hawkeye with a blue background, but we've had it. So that's a chase card and a duplicate. So that's a shame. That's a crying shame. I like to see all the chase cards to be different. Captain Universe, which I've explained already, is more an entity that covers an existing human or hero and enhances their power. And we've got Luke Cage. There we are. And that's a standard one as well. So moving straight on with that. That's a disappointment with that duplicate chase card. Like I said, I want all the chase cards to be different if possible. There we go. Cut the tops off. Get the cards out. Always difficult, this. Oh. Right. So put the wrappers away. And we've got a battle time. But battle times could be different. I think this is a standard. So it's Avengers versus Ultron, which we've had. Doesn't take away the fact that it's gorgeous. There we go. Lovely. We've got a Wasp on a standard. Lovely. I think we've had that one. Oh, no, we haven't had this one. So this is a chase card, but it's in the copper line. It's not numbered from what I can see, but it's copper background. Foil copper. Embossed. Synapse. Which we've had as a base card. But not as copper. That's good. Then we've got Sentry on the standard, which I think we've had. Again, lovely looking card. Avengers versus Maelstrom Battle Time card. Again, standard. Look at that though. Comes up lovely. Look at the back. There we go. And we've got a Hulk standard. But it is gorgeous, that Hulk. I've got a nephew that I can give my duplicates to. Or I can sell them. Haven't decided yet. You want to see the amount of duplicates I had when I was first doing this in the 90s. Didn't bother me one bit. I knew I could make some base sets out of them. Or give them away or whatever. So that was never a problem to me. And it's not a problem now. So open these ones up. Just snip that corner. There we go. And take the cards out there. Much easier, this one. And let's see what we've got this time. So we've got on the standard Cersei. Lovely card. I think we've had that one. Hellcat, which we definitely have. Still makes that blue and red stand out. Gorgeous. We've got an Avengers Graviton, which we've had a couple of times now, I think. Still lovely. We've got another giant size Avengers, which I think we've had as well. That's a shame. Looks like it came out of a different case, this one. You don't usually get duplicates like this. an Avengers Red Hulk with a silver background, and my friend Spidey. But oh my god, how would I love if this Spidey had been a blue background or a copper background. Whoa. Still, I knew there was a reason for picking up these Avengers, and that was there's definitely going to be a Spider-Man card in it. So every time you see Spider-Man, you know that I'm going to be extremely happy. Put him on the standard pile, I forgot. Here we go. How many we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 6th. So we're halfway through. Knock that off. There we go. Take the cards out. There we go. Like I say, when there's only like a 90 or 100 base card set, this is going to be all duplicates now. So it's stature. So don't worry if you're seeing these multiple times. I'm not. Avengers versus Baron Zemo, standard. No more numbered yet. So that's number 13. We've got an Ant-Man on the blue, which is as you know, definitely a parallel set. Have we had Ant-Man before? In the blue? Yes. So we've had that one. And like I say, we've had Hawkeye. So put those at the back. So a couple of chase there that we've had before. Then we've got Avengers versus Master of Evil, which I know we've had. Battle time. And we've got a Dr. Druid. I'm not sure we've had that one. I don't think we've had. Could have. And then we've got Wonder Man, which we definitely have. So those are all standard cards. Moving on. Like I said, this was always just a second box, just so that I got a base set, basically. That was the reason. So I didn't have to go on eBay and look for another one. And you saw the price earlier on. So here we go. Take these cards out. Very, very tight. There we go. Oh, and we've got a new one. Here we go. Haven't had this one as far as I know. We have got Sunspot. I think that's new. It's a standard, but it's an X-Men character. I think that's new. Possibly not. We've definitely had Synapse. Standard. So nothing to show there. And US Agent. We've had that on the silver. Still lovely. As is Avengers Wrecking Crew. But, oh my god, blink and you'll miss it. This is an extremely rare card. If you have a look closely, you'll go, well, what the hell's he talking about? But it's a foil card. No difference there, look. But look at the number. There's a number in the corner, look. 23 of 33. There are only 33 of these in the world, of which I have got number 23. That is the pull of the box, and that goes there. Then we get standard Sharon Carter, which we've got, and Avengers versus Taskmaster. I don't think we've had that one, but it's all becoming a bit of a blur. And oh my god, look at that! 23 of 33. Oh my. A numbered card. And a low number at that. A low number. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That actually probably makes the box. So, we'll cut this off. Just snip the corner. pull these cards out. I try and do everything on camera, but it's a bit difficult when your arms are just naturally going down to your sides and the camera is not pointing down there. But let's have a look. So we have got another Battle Time card. It's Avengers versus Thanos, which we've had. I think we've had this one as well. Avengers Storm, because I think I commented that although it's lovely, I've seen better storms. That's a standard. We got Avengers Monumental Covers. We haven't had too many of these, but I think that one again is a duplicate. We've had this one, Iron Fist, on a standard. But it's a lovely looking card. We haven't had this one though, Namor, which is really a Fantastic Four villain or an anti-hero. We'll look at the back of that one. There we are. Standard card. And Firebird. Another one I think that we haven't had, which fills up my base set. So that's good. Anything that fills up my base set, I'm happy with. And I may gift, like I say, my duplicates to my friends. If they want them, they can do with them what they want. Give them their nephews. Give them to tattoo parlours. There's possible pictures for people to have done on their arms and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I'm waffling a bit now. So here we go. I've snipped the tops off. Just getting the cards out without damaging them. And here we go. Get rid of the packet. And the first one we've got is Scarlet Witch, which we've had on the standard. Lovely card. Nova, but I recognise the original Nova rather than this one. This one's a newer incarnation. We've had that one. It's a standard. Avengers versus Grim Reaper, we've definitely had with Vision on the front. Lovely card, but we've had it. And have we had the Avengers versus Ultron, but have a check to yourself, and you see it's a blue background. Have to check, because we've had a number of blue backgrounds, but not too many of the battle time ones. Then you got Avengers versus Wrecking Crew. Standard card, which we've seen. And I think this is a new one. She-Hulk. Standard. Usually in her own comic or Fantastic Four, where she was a member of the Fantastic Four for a couple of years. During the 80s. Yes, that's right. So we open another box. Another blister pack, should I call them, really? I suppose that's what you want to call them, blister packs. Then there's another foil envelope to get through. There we are. Just snip the end. Pull the cards out as best as possible. And put the packet away. And we start off with one that I don't think we've had, which bodes well for these cards. So again, we have got Quake on the standard. Look at the silver on that. Quake. Gorgeous. Don't think we've had that one before. Quake. Darkhawk. I don't think we've had that one. Definitely, I think. Looks lovely. And then another one, which has got a copper bronze background. As you know, those are parallel sets, so it goes in the chase cards, and it's US Agent, and we haven't had that. Then we've got, on the standard, Jessica Jones, who's got her own TV series, and is in the Mutants era, I think, of Marvel. With Doctor Strange, who's more a defender than an Avenger. Definitely in the Marvel comic universe. Definite own comic plus group affiliation. And then we've got Avengers versus Namor, which I don't think we've had, because I haven't mentioned Namor an awful lot. There's the back. You can see it's Kirby artwork on the back, so it's definitely an early battle card. Down to the last pack. Wow. So we'll just open this up quickly. Put this away. Just drop the cards down a little bit. There we go, so I don't cut into anything. Cut that away. Snip the edge. Take the cards out. Last lot, so it's bound sure to be all duplicates. But no, it's not. Here's a new one. Straight away, I've noticed on the top. So we have got War Machine on the standard. But look at the silver look with the silver. It actually looks really well. War Machine. Then we got Amadeus Cho. I don't think we've had that one before. On the standard silver. Nice. Haven't had that one before. Then we've got... Oh, is this a different one? It's a different battle time anyway. Avengers versus Ultimo. But the reason I said that is because it's on the silver back. You have to be careful with these because you don't know whether they're proper cards or parallel sets. But that one says it's number 23, so I'll just take it that it is. Then we've got an Avengers versus Tyrax again. One I don't think we've had, and I think it's a standard even though it's got a blue back. I think it's a different type of blue, so I'm going to put that in the normal. Then we've got Living Lightning on a silver standard, which I don't think we've had before, so I'll show the back off. And then we've got Avengers versus Challenger again. One I don't think I've had. So that's great. And we'll put that there. And that is the whole box. All done. So we got quite a few chase cards. US Agent on the copper. Or Avengers vs. Ultron on the blue. That special number 23 of 33. So we got a number of copper. Let's have a look. Copper. Copper. Numbered. Blue. New. Blue. Universal. Alternative Universe. Numbered. Blue. Copper. Blue. 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 Just look at that blue again and see if it was different. Yes, it is. So it was a standard card. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. 1, 2, 3 copper. 2 numbered. 2 battle time cards in blue. And a connection card. The rest are all basic. So we'll go to the new camera and wrap this up. Wow, that's a heck of a lot of cards. Just to give you an indication, look, there's the standard set. And they look like that. When you pull them all out. And I've had a ball. Now, those were hobby kits that would have been $70 odd a box, but were in the sale. Let me drop to see if I've still got the open. No, I don't have it open anymore, unfortunately, but let me see if I can bring it open. So if you just bear with me. So it was Upper Deck, Avengers 2024 trading cards. And if we go to See if I can bring it up again. Yeah, David Adams, there we go. So if I decline, you will see what I was talking about in media playback. Here we go. So Marvel Avengers Upper Deck 2024, £37 a box, £432 for a case. It's a 100 card base set featuring 75 character cards and 25 battle time cards. There are parallels in blue, copper and red. Green is labelled up to 99. Gold up to 25. Purple 1 of 1. And as you know, we've got definitely a gold numbered up to 25 for definite. And we got the 99 green. We never got a purple. So you got 5 base set cards, 1 insert chase card per box. And this is what you'd possibly get per box. You'd get 4 blue cards, 4 monumental covers, 2 copper, 1 additional insert, which could be in red. We don't know. So that is that. Don't think I've got any other information other than I think in America it gives you a checklist. No, that's the same website. Yeah. So I don't have really anything else to sort of like show you. Because those are different cards. Yeah, those are different cards. There's the upper deck. That's metal as well. Okay, so I'll go back to the camera and go, look, I've absolutely had a blast with this. I hope you've had fun looking at them. This is what I used to do in the 90s. I used to get these boxes. I used to get them home, open them up, put them into piles, see if I had a base set. Put my chase cards with my base set, buy a folder, put them in the folder. All the duplicates I used to give away or sell, whatever. But these are now such expensive items that really giving away really sometimes is not available to people that even of the most generous nature. From my point of view, I've done this just for a YouTube video and to have fun and showing my friends what Marvel characters are out there and how these trading cards really stand off with their gold foils and silver foils. And so with that, I'm going to say salute. I do have some more trading cards. I haven't told you about them yet. I will get round to doing them. Hopefully you like this video, but it's a bit of a surprise what cards I've bought. Are they from England? Are they from China? Are they from America? Who knows? I'm going to leave you with that thought and say thanks very much for watching. Thumbs up from me. Bye-bye.